In this video, we will go over 3 main things you have to start doing if you want to learn a new language. I'm Haiti with Real World Spanish Lessons, and I want to help you become fluent in real world Spanish. So if that's something you're looking to do, make sure you subscribe and hit the notifications bell on. ¿Listos? Comencemos. In order to learn something new or to learn a new language, you have to build a positive mentality. One of the most important things when learning something new or learning a new language is to have a positive attitude. Because the truth is, a lot of times, one side of our brain will tell us, you've got this, you'll be successful no matter what, or you'll do whatever it takes to make it. And then the other side of our brain will tell us, you're going to fail, you'll never learn this, or you're not good enough, so you might as well just give up. You need to stop this negative self-talk in order to be successful. In this video, I will give you 3 main things that you have to start doing right away so that you can succeed in learning Spanish. The following tips will help you with your mindset and having a positive attitude, even when you feel like giving up. The first thing you need to do is to have an I can do whatever I desire attitude. So how do you do this? You have to figure out what it is that you want. So you want to learn Spanish, right? So now figure out what's working and what's not, and do more of what's working. So for example, if watching videos is working for you, watch more videos in Spanish. If listening to music is working for you, listen to more music in Spanish, and so on. But let's say you have more challenges than things that are working. What can you do? Well, you can write down that challenge. For example, it could be, I don't have time to study every day. Write that down and come up with a plan of how to find time to study. In order for you to make time, something's gotta give. So you have to figure out your priorities, and if learning Spanish is very important for you, you will find time. Another challenge could be, I don't have a language partner. So how are you going to find a language partner? Are you going to use a Facebook group to find someone, or are you going to ask someone who speaks Spanish to see if they're willing to be your language partner and help you learn the language? Another challenge could be that you don't have enough material, or you don't know what to do or how to find things that work for you. Are you willing to invest in yourself? Are you willing to invest time and money in yourself? The second thing you need to do right away is to establish healthy habits. So how can you do this, and how does this even matter? 3 things come to my mind when I think of healthy habits, and they are sleep, exercise, and diet. You can incorporate learning habits in your day-to-day life. For example, if you go for a walk every day, you could listen to like an audiobook, or even just play a video in the background as you're walking of a Spanish lesson. Same thing if you're going for a run or if you're going to the gym. And then as far as sleep goes, I think sleep is very important, because if you don't get at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep every day, you're gonna feel tired and you're not gonna have the motivation to even try to study or to try to do anything. So try to get at least between 6 and 8 hours every night, or however long works for you. For me, it's 8 hours. If I sleep more than, say, 9 or 10 hours, then I'm really sluggish and tired throughout the day, and I think that's just because I got more sleep than I needed. So figure out how many hours of sleep you need. For some people, 6 hours might work. For me, 6 hours is not enough, so I'm tired the next day. You can also listen to Spanish audio while you're sleeping. I have a bunch of Spanish while sleeping videos. I'm not saying that just by listening to Spanish while sleeping you'll learn, but incorporating those videos as well as listening to them when you're awake or watching other lessons, that's gonna help you learn even faster. Because even though you think, well, I'm sleeping, I'm not learning anything, your brain's still gonna pick some words up, and you're getting even more practice at night. And then eating healthy, it's also important, because if you eat something that's like too fatty or too many carbs, you will feel very sluggish throughout the day. I've noticed that sometimes if I eat, say, like a burger and it's, you know, fatty, the rest of the day I just feel sluggish and I just want to take a nap, and I don't want to do anything. So just keep in mind of what you eat. I'm not saying give, you know, your favorite foods up, but if they make you sluggish, just try to either get in your 10-15 minutes of studying before you eat, or while you're eating. That way, if you get sluggish, that's not gonna interfere with your learning. Next is to eliminate negative thinking and fear. Negative thinking will literally stop you from accomplishing anything. period. Negative thinking will literally stop you from accomplishing anything, period. Remember that you're in control of your thoughts and definitely in control of your life. Well, there are things that you can't control, but there are a lot of things that you can control. And if there's something that you don't like in your life, but you can't change it, at least learning to live with it. There's a famous quote by Henry Ford that says, "Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right." So pay attention to negative thoughts when they come up and think of what you can do to change that negative thought. Also, make sure to write down what steps you could take to overcome those thoughts or emotions or whatever challenges you're facing. I know this video was a little bit different, but I hope it helped you out, and I'm sure that if you change all these bad habits, it will help you to learn Spanish, and also it will help you with anything in life. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more.